In the ever-volatile Middle East, two regional powers stand on opposite ends of a long and bitter rivalry, Iran and Israel. But what happens when the world's largest democracy, India, has strong strategic and irreplaceable ties with both? As tensions rise between Tehran and Tel Aviv, one question looms larger than ever. If push comes to shove, who will India side with? India's relationship with Iran and Israel isn't just about diplomacy. It is grounded in deep strategic interests, economic imperatives, and historical connections. Iran, for one, has been a vital partner for India, especially in the energy sector. Until US sanctions ramped up, Iran was India's second-largest oil supplier. Even today, India quietly continues to show interest in Iranian crude, often negotiating via back channels or third-party routes. Beyond energy, Iran offers geography. The Chabahar port, built with Indian assistance, provides New Delhi with critical access to Afghanistan and Central Asia, bypassing Pakistan entirely. It's more than a port. It's a gateway to a region India considers strategically vital. At the same time, Israel has become one of India's most reliable partners in defense, intelligence, and high technology. Since full diplomatic ties were established in 1992, the relationship has grown rapidly. Today, Israel is one of India's top suppliers of military equipment, including missiles, drones, air defense systems, and cyber technologies. Indian soldiers use Israeli-made weapons. Indian farms in arid regions benefit from Israeli water technologies. The two countries have conducted joint military drills and share critical intelligence, particularly on terrorism and cyber threats. This duality of embracing both Iran and Israel has become one of the most delicate balancing acts in Indian foreign policy. The challenge grows sharper every time tensions flare between the two, and in 2024 and 2025, tensions have escalated dramatically. Proxy conflicts, airstrikes, nuclear posturing. The region is on edge. If a full-scale conflict breaks out, pressure will mount on global players to pick sides. So where does that leave India? On the surface, it appears India may have to choose. But historically, New Delhi has preferred a different approach: strategic autonomy. This isn't non-alignment in the Cold War sense, nor is it blind neutrality. It's about retaining the freedom to engage with all parties based on national interest. India has used this doctrine consistently, whether it is continuing to buy Russian oil during the Ukraine war, or engaging both the US and China while remaining wary of both. With Iran and Israel, this same doctrine is playing out. India's statements on Middle Eastern conflicts are carefully worded. It condemns terror attacks, but calls for restraint from all sides. It avoids taking sides at the United Nations. It maintains back-channel diplomacy while keeping official visits low-key during moments of regional tension. This deliberate ambiguity is not a lack of strategy, it is the strategy. What should India do as Iran and Israel edge closer to confrontation? First, it must protect its energy security. That means keeping ties with Iran open, not just for oil, but for access to Central Asia via Chabahar, and connectivity corridors like the International North-South Transport Corridor. Second, it should continue deepening ties with Israel, but quietly. Defense and intelligence cooperation should grow, but New Delhi must avoid over-politicizing that alliance during periods of regional strain. Third, India should step up as a diplomatic actor. With growing global stature, seen during its G20 presidency and in forums like BRICS, India has the clout to advocate for de-escalation, dialogue, and multipolar engagement. Choosing between Iran and Israel would be short-sighted. Neither alliance is dispensable, and both serve different but equally vital interests. The true test for India is not in picking a side, but in maintaining enough credibility, leverage, and balance to talk to both, even when they aren't talking to each other. In the end, India's role in the Middle East may not be as a military ally or ideological partner, but as a stabilizer, a nation that can deal with all sides without being defined by any one of them. That's not weakness. That's the hard-earned strength of a global player.